Alright, what's going on, Spool Time? It's your boy Alan here. I'm going to do a little toolbox check, a little toolbox update. I haven't posted anything in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm rocking for basically small engine technician. Work on anything, sea-doos, weed eaters, stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here we have the Matco 4S, Screaming Green. Got the black trim on right now. I've got the chrome trim hanging out up there in the building. So on the top we've got a little radio. It's got some Bluetooth function, CD, which is surprising. And then I've got a little can holder here from Harbor Freight, glove holder there from Harbor Freight also. I don't ever use gloves often, so I just put that speaker in there for more room on top. I've got PB Blaster carb cleaner up there. I've got this little magnetic clip. It's perfect for holding a work order where I'm waiting on confirmation from a customer if they want to get it fixed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Here on the side, this little handle Matco throws in. It's great. Great for coats and hoodies. Got my trash can right there. So I'll go ahead and start my top drawer. I'll go left to right. And I've got Cobalt brushless 1/2" impact with extended battery. Cheap fucking $20 Harbor Freight drill because I'm not scared of burning that up. My 3/8 isn't here right now. It's at home. I've got the Harbor Freight Icon 3/8 torque wrench, recently spec'd. It's good. I just got this Bad Daddy snap-on blacked out 1/2" digital torque wrench. I've got the Matco Infinium 1/4" drive ratchet. I love that thing, in love with it. And you can't just buy, this is what kind of irritates me, you can't just buy like the holders for extensions or like, you know, stuff like that. I'm not about to get, you know, some expensive toolbox organization crap just for this stuff. My boss was throwing this tray away. It's two of like some Cobalt big toolkit thing, so I was like, hey, I'll take that. Got my 1/2" ratchet, 3/8 stubby, 1/4" long, 3/8 spark plug sockets here. Extensions, it's great for holding extensions and wobbles and stuff. That's why I took it. Then cluster fuck over here that is not really a cluster fuck. I've got like my 3/8 miscellaneous right here. It's like I've got 3/8 metric swivels, some 12 point stuff. As you can see, I've got stuff missing. Torques, don't use much. I've got a 1/4" socket rail right here. This has Torx bits and Matco inverted Torx. I've got some long Torx T30, T27, T25, and then I've got this like master bit set. Well, not master, a little bit set with a little ratchet in there. Fantastic buy right there. Then starting out, we've got 1/4" standard, 1/4" metric. I've got the snap-on flank drive shallow and metric. Flank drive deep. And I've got DeWalt standard. They were on sale, so I couldn't resist those. And I've got spark plug socket right here, 7/8 O2 impact 3/8 deep. And then I've got 1/2", which I'm not really worried about. I don't use 1/2" that much. The most I use is my 15/16 for like getting blades off mowers, and sometimes I'll use these for maintaining my own vehicles and for hubs and stuff. Then I've got my lug nut locker right here. So that does it for the top drawer. I've got this auxiliary 1/4" because I don't know, I'm gonna buy some more stuff soon. This is not filled out at all. I'm just getting you guys caught up in what's going on in the box. So now I've got standard Matco offset ratcheting wrench, metric offset Matco ratcheting wrenches. I've got spare. These are standard. I've got some standard smaller wrenches over here. Some ATV T-handle stuff. Those dumbass crescent wrenches. Like I said, spares. Work order waiting on confirmation. And we're gonna go to the power drawer. We're gonna go to the right first. So shitty ass drill battery charger, Infinium charger, Cobalt charger with extra extended run. My girlfriend, shout out, got this sweet LED green charger cord for my phone. It matches my Toolbox perfect, but on camera it looks fucking weird. I've got some of my vape juices, blah blah blah. I got this cool magnet thing for hanging my keys on. I made this cardboard rectangle deal so I can hold my vape, UV flashlight, pocket light, and then I put my light that's in my shirt pocket right now. I put that right there. I've got this other magnetic light. This black cord charges my vape. I've quit smoking. Been without a cigarette for like a month now. So don't hate on me too much, guys. Don't roast me too bad. But so this drawer, damn it, I opened it. That drawer right there, middle, little small one. I kind of like to think of that as my specialty tool drawer, or kind of weirder odds and ends stuff, I guess. I don't know. I've got my Matco Relay Buddy. I've got this thing right here that my small engine guys, you probably already know, but if you tune your stuff at home or you maintain your weed eaters at home or blower, you need this. They're like 15 bucks on Amazon. That's where I got this. But they are carb tuning tools, and these are pretty hard to come by in the like aftermarket, but Amazon has them, so there's all different kinds of tips and stuff in there. I got that. Got my E-Tech multimeter. Got my rod bender. Feeler gauges, more feeler gauges. Needle and seat puller. I've got these Shindaiwa block-off plates I made for pop-off testing Shindaiwa carburetors. I've got a steel feeler gauge, brake line flaring set, super old soldering gun. I've got tap and die set from O'Reilly's. Don't use it much. Fuel line disconnect. It's for my personal vehicle, really. Just change the fuel filter, whatever. I've got my Mac compression tester, which you guys might get a kick out of this. So check it out, Mac, right? What the fuck? Matco. But anyways, I got that on Craigslist for like 10 bucks. Works great. I compared it to my boss's CT66, I believe he has from Matco. And they're spot on. They're exactly the same. Hoses, fittings for compression tester. I got a spark tester here from Oregon. I've got a couple oil filter wrenches, a moisture meter for welding. Oops, I turned it on. You turn it off. Thing takes forever to fucking turn off. Okay, whatever. Craftsman bolt back out set. I love this thing. I'm missing a few, but I love these things. They back out some stripped crap. I've got a pop-off tester here. My backup pop-off tester. Tire pressure gauge. Stamp set. Some Matco thread files. There's my deep bottom drawer. I've got rubber mallet, torch, nozzle I don't ever use, a couple Blue Point ball peens. That's my purse right there. I call that my purse because I'll hit it with my purse. Anyways, face shield, earmuffs, welding helmet, the only cap I'll ever run, a Cameo, whatever, fucking over it. The best welding gloves on earth, dude. I've had a lot of welding gloves in my life, but the Vulcan Defender series from Harbor Freight, they're like 20 bucks. These are the most comfortable welding gloves, and they shield from heat really well. Like, the inside is so soft. It's like putting my hand in my fucking blankets at home. And then, you know, extra welding lens covers. I got some T-handled Allens over there because they're pretty big, so I got to put them in this deep bottom drawer. Onto the left side, so I've got Matco screwdrivers, Matco hook and pick set. I got a micro hook and pick, really good for small float bowl gaskets. I've got micro precision screwdriver set, spares, T-handle ATV stuff, mini pry bar, like that big. I don't need anything else other than that. Pliers drawer. I absolutely love this Matco P-Rack BLK plier rack right here. I've got, you know, cutters and pliers. I've got pliers over there, so fucking whatever. I've got some like mini pliers that I got on sale at Tractor Supply. I figure why not? They were so fucking cheap. Why not? Shout out to my small engine techs, because you guys will know why we use these. This is a curved, that's a straight. I've got those big mamma jammas right there. Like, look how big this thing is. Like, that is a huge vice grip right there. And like, bigger than my hand. But I got that Tractor Supply on sale too. I can't say no to tools that are on sale, man. You just can't. Here's my like office drawer, and I keep stuff of all kinds in here. So I've got Generac, all my Generac shit right here. I've got Zama, Oregon chain reference for chainsaws. I don't know why there's an O'Reilly's tool catalog in there. I've got a knife for like cutting sandwiches at lunch and shit. Some more legal pads, highlighters, pins, center punch, razor blades, box level. This is like a thread checker. It's a big piece of bar with some threads and shit in it. Then I've got actual thread measuring tool. Fingernail polish, because I love to get fabulous. I'm just kidding. I use fingernail polish for removing Welch plugs in carburetors and then resealing the Welch plugs with fingernail polish, so just FYI. And another little tech tip is get a color. I didn't pick this out. My boss gave this to me. Get a color that you will recognize, that you know will be yours, because the next time you will dig into a machine, you can look at the color of the Welch plugs or limiter caps, whatever you want to call them, and you can be like, oh, I rebuilt this carburetor last time, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So there you go. I've got a lighter and then a metal thickness gauge, micrometer, bulb grease, electrical tape, anti-seize, dielectric grease, acid core, rosin core solder for brazing and that shit. I've got this angle magnetic deal. Sometimes I fuck around with brackets and stuff. Magnetizer, demagnetizer, pocket reference, which is great. Tape measure, derpy derp. Little calculator. So that ties up my odds. I like this drawer. It's pretty well laid out. I don't know. Cool drawer though. This next drawer, I'm flexing hard on you guys. Look at that. Not even used. Not even used. I don't know if that's a good thing to flaunt or a bad thing. The paper's still in this bad boy. Look at that. Last but not least, well, it is, yeah, it's actually the least. This is my fucking junk drawer. So I've got heartburn gummies, like my first aid kit in here with a bunch of shit. I've got some four-wheeler parts for my four-wheeler out there, some glass style fuses, a measuring cup for some reason, hand sanitizer, a little torch. This stuff right here, it's Eagle One Quick Detailer. This is the stuff I use to quick detail my box, and I'll show you guys what I use to wax it down with. I've got something from Amazon here, I don't know. Wire wheel cup, flap disc, cutting wheel, grinding wheel, all for welding. Kohler registration, which I need to actually fill that out. Cough drops, and then these Plano fishing organizers. If you guys deal with carbs a lot or like rebuild heads a lot, these things are the fucking shit. You can get these for like $3 or $4. But I make little spring assortments, and I'll put springs in here, governor springs. When I rebuild heads, like as you can see, left and right. And when I rebuild heads, I'll put like valves in here and whatnot. So they're also good for like when you rebuild carburetors, like a V-twin carburetor or something like that. When intake plenums are different lengths, you got to keep the jets side specific. So that's why there's also, you know, left and right. I'll put left jet here, right jet there, vice versa. So Plano fishing organizers, definitely recommend you get some of those. I've got the Screaming Green touch-up paint, which is pretty cool. I got some bearings for the Raptor out there. That's it for that. And many requests for my creeper or my stool. I'm just kidding, not really. So what we've got here is, I'll start at the bottom. This is an old office chair I had, and it was like one of those like racing bucket seat, looked like a bucket seat, a racing seat. So it was broken, so I unbolted it and just had the bottom, and that was cool. That was okay, but it wasn't level. So it kind of bothered me working on stuff. My back was kind of kinked up a little bit, so I unbolted it, and old Greg was throwing away his seat, my coworker / boss, owner of the shop. He's throwing away this John Deere seat, and I was like, hey, that'd be funny if I bolted that to this, and I did. And dude, it's fantastic. I love it. Like that still works. You can like, oh my god, okay, never mind. But it works. It goes up and down, rolls around, all that good stuff, and it was free. That's the best part. That was free. Another thing I forgot about is this knee pad I got at Tractor Supply. And it's great for working on stuff when you're on your knees and stuff. Pads them real good, so I'd recommend that. I got that on sale. I don't ever use that much. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is Alan at Spool Time signing out. You guys have a great day.